Being a female artist during the Renaissance period was, to say the least, not an easy thing. In an artistic world dominated by the greats like Michelangelo, Titian, Caravaggio and Rubens, there was no place for an ambitious and talented female artist. Yet, here we see Sofonisba Anguissola at age 92 as portrayed by the highly successful Flemish artist Anthony van Dyck. And Van Dyck did not paint her because she paid a lot of money. It was Van Dyck who had traveled in 1624 to Palermo to visit her. According to Van Dyck, Anguissola was mentally still very sharp, and she was happy to share her artistic expertise with the many visitors she received. But the focus of this video is a painting of Anguissola painted some 7 decades earlier in 1555, when she was 23 years old. It is entitled The Chess Game. It shows 3 of Sofonisba Anguissola's younger sisters at a table playing a chess game. They are observed by the family housemaid on the top right. It not only provides a glance at some of Sofonisba's younger sisters, but also showcases the sophistication of the Anguissola family, an aspect that is further emphasized by their luxurious clothing and jewelry. The painting shows how the oldest of the 3 portrayed sisters, Lucia, has made the decisive move to win the game. We can see how she holds the black queen in her left hand, indicating that she has defeated her sister. Her younger sister Europa on the right has to concede and shows her admiration by looking at her older sister. The youngest of the 3, Minerva, grins at Europa to see her reaction. Anguissola's work is a lively scene, and she focused on expressing the interactions between the sisters through their facial expressions. The oldest sister engages the viewer by directly looking at us, as if asking for some praise for her achievement. And the nurse is still contemplating the sequence of moves that had led to the victory. The famous 16th century art historian Giorgio Vasari had seen this painting in the house of Sofonisba's father in 1566. His judgment was that the work combined diligence, which we can see in the imaginary sfumato background typical for Renaissance art, and quickness, which makes the characters come alive. The only thing lacking, according to Vasari, was that we cannot hear the protagonist speak. While Sofonisba is not present in the chess game, the painting symbolizes one important element of why she was the exception who was able to make it in a male-dominated art world. The parents of Sofonisba highly valued intelligence and education and provided equal opportunities to their daughters and son, something that was quite unique in Renaissance Italy. That the girls played chess is evidence of their sophistication. Chess was already considered a highly intelligent activity during the Renaissance, but it was mainly played by men at that time. And while you see a few self-portraits of Sofonisba, I can tell you that her parents ensured that Sofonisba, her brother and 5 sisters all received a solid education and had the opportunity to further develop their talents. While one of the sisters, Minerva, and her brother pursued other artistic interests, Sofonisba and her 4 other sisters studied painting. But, as was typical at that time, most of them did not become professional artists like Sofonisba. Her sister Elena gave up her art ambitions when she became a nun, and Anna Maria and Europa dedicated themselves to their family after their marriage. Lucia, shown on the left of the painting, followed in Sofonisba's footsteps as a professional artist. Some contemporaries even mentioned that she had more talent than Sofonisba, but as she would die prematurely in her late 20s, that potential was never fully realized. In contrast, Sofonisba was the one who developed a highly successful career. In 1558, aged 26, her reputation had risen to the level that the Duke of Alba recommended her to the Spanish King Philip II. He invited her to Madrid to become the lady-in-waiting to his wife. Sofonisba would stay in Madrid for 14 years and paint numerous portraits for the Spanish court. At age 39, she would marry to a nobleman from Sicily and they would move back to Italy. During and after her life, she has inspired many aspiring female artists with her story of making it as a professional artist. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and check out the other videos on my channel if you want to learn more about other artists or masterpieces. Thanks for watching.